Hi, welcome back. I'm Christine. Today we're going to talk about the common condition that people on the autism spectrum or with ADHD often have overstimulation from the sensations coming from inside the body. So we all know what it feels like to be overly stimulated by flickering lights or sounds or noises or motion or colors. But guess what? Your body is sending you signals all the time to the brain, and those also can become overstimulating to the neurodivergent mind. So again, welcome. I'm Dr. Christine. I'm a retired chiropractor. I have ADHD and I'm on the autism spectrum, and I have this channel here to bring information to you to help you learn how to have success on the spectrum. And I would love it, and I thank you very much if you would please subscribe while you're here. When you subscribe to a YouTube channel, it's like supporting a small business. It allows me to continue to bring content to you to help people like me and you live happier, healthier lives. So thanks for subscribing. Okay, so what is going on here? So like I said, the body is always sending signals up to the brain, and the brain sends signals down to the body. That's how we regulate life as an organism. But those signals can become sensory overload in people on the autism spectrum or with ADHD, or for people like me who have both. So I am sensitive to this, and I get what you're experiencing as well. So this might mean an oversensitivity or misinterpretation of sensations like thirst, hunger, fatigue, or just the normal sensations that bodies make, like a rumbling stomach, or what it feels like for your lungs to expand, or a muscle to contract. And sometimes these signals can either be misinterpreted as something that they're not. For example, sensation can be misinterpreted as pain, but there's really no actual painful stimulation going on, or it can be kind of blown out of proportion so that something as innocent as a rumbling stomach or a little bit of a discomfort in a toe can become very distracting, or maybe even concerning that something is wrong. Even to a point that these signals from our body might become so distracting that it's difficult to focus on other things, or even distressing. So I'm going to talk today about some things that we can do to minimize this oversensitivity to the sensations coming from the body. And there are natural things that you can do to help yourself live side by side with these sensations, or even to decrease the intensity of them. It's common for children in early intervention, if they're on the spectrum, to be sent for sensory integration therapy. I don't know any adults that go for this. Let me know in the comments if you know of this, or if you've done it as an adult. I feel like I could benefit from it. But sensory integration therapy is often done by an occupational therapist, a physical therapist, an early education, special education teacher, and it can involve movement therapy. It can involve things like joint compressions, percussion, massage, vibration, things that help in a controlled way help the brain learn how to interpret the physical sensations going on in our bodies. Another option is mindfulness meditation. Now, I can almost hear you already, especially if you have ADHD. I don't want you to think that meditation means you need to completely still your mind, completely quiet your mind, to be able to sit completely still. You can't do meditation wrong. The only way to do it wrong is to not be trying it. So yes, your mind is going to wander. That's okay. You just say, oh, my mind's wandering. Gently bring it back. Yes, you might fidget a little bit. That's okay. Our bodies get uncomfortable sitting in one position without moving. You're human. That's normal. So release any beliefs that you have to sit for an hour, or you have to sit silently. There are so many options for mindfulness meditation. You can try a guided meditation. You can try yoga nidra, which is a specific form of guided meditation, and I have several of those here on this channel. You can do walking meditation. You can do what's considered mindful work, which means, like, say you're washing the dishes, you focus your attention on the temperature of the water, the feel of the water, the feel of the suds of the bubbles. So there are so many different available options for mindfulness meditation. Please explore them, because that can really help teach your brain and nervous system to be less alert to these sensations that come from our body. It can help us learn to sit side by side next to them, even if they are uncomfortable, to learn to exist with them without putting too much attachment or meaning to that. And it's excellent for decreasing feelings of anxiety, and also excellent at helping improve focus. So please check out mindfulness meditation. You can start right here on this channel. Okay, another thing is paying attention to your diet and your hydration. It's very common to get so into your passion project that you don't even look up to see what time it is, and maybe you're not even aware that you're hungry or thirsty, but you're all of a sudden feeling not quite yourself, maybe grumpy, maybe irritable, maybe a headache, maybe restless, or maybe you're hypersensitive to hunger or thirst. So the best way around this is to eat and drink at regular intervals. Eat your meals regularly, eat your snacks regularly, have a bottle of water near you so that you're always sipping on it. You can do a lot to help minimize those extreme fluctuations of sensation regarding thirst and hunger. Okay, next is exercise. Exercise is an intense physical experience, right? But it can help to regulate, modulate the sensations that are coming from our bodies 24 hours a day. So whatever form of exercise you like, make it fun, do what you like. It might be high intensity, it might be low intensity. The important thing is that you move your body and that you do it regularly. And if you want, do it at regular intervals throughout the day in short 10-minute bursts, whatever you need to move your body to help it have more ease, more comfort. I personally have found that things like yoga and Pilates really benefit me because I get the combination of strengthening, toning, but also stretching and relaxing and paying attention to my breath. And these things all help to modulate the symptoms that my body gives me. Finally, if you feel as if medication would be an option for you or necessary for you, that's beyond my scope of practice, but please talk to your primary care physician about that. I am discovering that primary care physicians unfortunately do not know a lot about the autism spectrum in adults, and you might have to bring your knowledge and your information to them. But when you deliver that as if your relationship with your doctor is a collaboration, they should and must listen to you. If they don't, maybe it's time to find a different doctor. So you work together with your healthcare practitioner to find the answer that's right for you. All right, thanks for being here. I hope that you learned something new. Please share this with somebody that you think might benefit from it. And if you didn't before, please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.